Welcome back to another episode of Jason's Bricks and 5, where I discuss LEGO content in videos of around 5 minutes. Time for another weekly LEGO review, and today we are going to review set 10290 Pickup Truck. This is a set that came out in 2021 and just recently retired. So we're going to go ahead and build this and see what we think of the build. Starting with the build experience, this set contains 1,677 pieces, with the most technical part of the build being the technique used to create the chassis, the engine, and the steering mechanism. However, it was very manageable. My wife said she thought the build experience was quite interesting and she really enjoyed it. As for the details, this set looks really good. It really gives the sense of a truck from the 1950s or 60s. The details in the interior of the cab and the engine look fantastic. Then when you add the details of the side builds, it just helps take the details to another level for me. I would have to say LEGO has outdone themselves in the detail department for this set. As for displayability, this set will look really great on a shelf. Plus the additional accessory parts allow the truck to be customized for different seasons of the year, from spring to the harvest, through the summer, and even into the Christmas season. And while the steering wheel does turn the wheels of the truck, I don't feel that there's much playability with this set. It clearly is for displays, but it looks great. As for the minifigures, this set does not contain any, but I don't think that it would really be expected as it's not in a minifigure scale. Looking at this set from a uniqueness perspective, LEGO has produced various scales of cars over the years, and this one is in line with the scale of the Fiat or the James Bond Aston Martin of just a few years ago. However, LEGO tends to lean towards sports cars and more flashier vehicles, so this set is quite different from many of those produced previously, and I think it's quite unique. And lastly, we'll discuss the value. This set came out in 2021 and retired at the end of 2023. It originally retailed for $130 US. To get a new sealed copy today, it will cost you about $150 in the US on Bricklink as of April 2024. In Europe, though, it appears to be closer to the retail price. I think this set was a fair value at the retail, and even at the $150, I don't think it's a terrible value. Like many sets, I could see this continue to increase over time. Alright, so now that just leaves us time for my final thoughts. And I think this set is actually a really good set. I'm not a huge car guy. I don't have any of the large Technic car builds. I do have a couple of the cars that we've built. There's one my daughter wanted. I got the James Bond Aston Martin, that are in this scale, the Back to the Future car. But for the most part, that's, not a large part of my collection. But this is one that my wife had wanted and she'd been asking for, and we picked it up before it retired, and she's been really happy with it. And I have to say, I think it's a really good looking model. I think, if it's something that you're attracted to, it could be something worth looking at picking up, especially now while it's still fairly close to retail, I guess, depending on where you are. If you're in Europe, you might be able to actually pick it up for about retail when it was available. Because this is something that I could see, appreciating in value just kind of steadily over time as people realize, what an interesting build it is. But if it's, something that attracts your attention, I would say, it's worth considering. But that's going to do it for my review of the pickup truck. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Jason's Bricks and 5. Happy building!